Hello. Right, after that colossal balls up that I did while cutting out this kit, I went away, had a bit of a think about how to fix it, and I've come up with a possible solution. I've got some pieces of white card, standard A4 white card, that I bought from the range a while ago for another project, can't remember what. So what I have done, I have put in place the parts that I've cut out onto the white card, and I've used the little pegs to hold it in place. Now, because, well, the little pegs nearest to me are off the edge of the table, but the little pegs on the opposite side aren't, and they're holding this piece of card up. So what I'm going to do is to attempt to glue this back on to a piece of card, which is pretty flexible anyway. Now the one thing with this section, which is grey sheet 2, part of it comes out, falls out. It's a support strut that goes into those two holes there to add strength. So what I'm going to do is not glue this section. I'm going to have to glue around it. This is going to be interesting. So we'll move this out of the way and we'll start with the gluing. Remember that the name of this channel is How Not to Build a Model Railway, and I think I've demonstrated just how not to build a model railway. I've got to remember to do this pretty quickly. So that's that glued, and where was it? You put it back in place. Right, yeah, I don't think it matters too much which way it goes round, but it will fit in there pretty snugly. Just hold it in place for a few seconds. Now I can use my, where's my, there they are. Use my little tweezers and get the others out. Now, what is it? This is 127 GSM card. Now on these, again, glue onto the rough side of them. I just cleaned this mat and now there's glue all over it yet again. And I think I've done the wrong side there. Damn it. I don't think it's going to matter too much. But let's see, shall we? Right. Now give that some time to dry. Don't imagine it would take too long. But now I can work on the other bits that I've messed up. Where is it? Yeah, the first mistake that I made. And now I've got 5 of these things to correct. I did just put these back in to figure out where they went, and then I moved it and they all came out of place, but they should fit back in no problem if you do this, now I don't know if this is going to work or not, but this is a possible solution. However, this time I'm going to do the glue again on the other side, but sat where I'm gluing it in. All it in, do the centre first, because then it's a good position to hold the others in. I always say this is only if you've rushed into it like me, like an idiot, and not read the instructions. There's two. Go. Press that in. I was considering crying to my local hobby shop tomorrow, going, "Of this, but I don't think that would work. I don't think they keep spare pieces of model card kits in, so suggestion from Metcalfe: have your normal instructions, that's not a problem, but also have an additional section for idiots like me. Big writing and bigger photos. Right. Now that shouldn't take too long to dry, because it's only Prit stick or glue stick, however you want to call it. We'll put that over there out of the way. And we'll come back to this one, see if we've managed to sort this. Can I take this out? I have to be gentle doing it. Using tweezers again. No. I just realised I am going to have to cut this out to get it to work. So take the pegs off. And what we're doing, we're not taking the part we want off the cardboard. We're taking the frame away. So we're taking that away. What we have is that. So now we can get back to cutting. Now, it doesn't look like it's in the best of states, but that's fine. And just don't apply too much pressure. I mean, you don't need to, because it's barely much thicker than paper. But this seems to be working. Some of the edges are coming away a little bit, but I think we can live with that for now. The tricky part is going to be the curved sections. But what I'm going to do is cut across there, and then I've got curved radio controlled body scissors somewhere, yes, here. Anyone who races radio controlled model cars will recognise them. The model train people, they might be a new thing for you, but I'm sure I've seen similar on medical show dramas like Casualty, that kind of thing, where they're cutting someone's claws away from them when they've been in an accident. Only a car accident. Because Horby City is not the safest place in the world. I don't know how many times the accident and emergency department has been blown up when they decided to move studios. It's just coming away now. Just a bit more there. Oh. Okay. And there we are. So that's keeping that together to some degree. Clearly it's not perfect, but no. Just follow this around. This is going to be the tricky part. Pull that in there. Okay, just gently pull round. And then that's a bit more. This is why reading the instructions is vital, and already I can tell it looks like it's going to work, so panic over. On the bottom of these arches, actually I'm not sure why I need to say this, because I'm hoping that if you watch this video and you're doing this, you'll avoid the cock up that I managed earlier in the video, or in my time this morning. Take a curve scissors just here and just neaten up a little bit. That's it. Now, there are two bits, one here and one here. We need to cut those out. And hopefully that's done that. Have a look in a sec. Apologies if you can hear, I'm not sure what it is outside. It looks, I think someone's having some work done. So inconsiderate of these people. I'm trying to do a YouTube video here and they're disturbing my peace, my equilibrium. Come on, you know you want to. There we go. So, got that. Not perfect, but that'll do me. And just cut away the ragged edges. There. Now I did notice that some of the card wasn't sticking as well as it could. So just have a quick look at that. And yeah, just go for that. A bit more. There we go. And there. I don't think it matters too much at these edges. It's more important where the card is meant to fold, but it's a good idea to try and keep it neat. There we are. There's that. And remember, this bit is all going to be covered by these sections, which I've still got to cut up. Right. So, check our upper section and do the same. Because this is all squares and rectangles, hopefully it should be a bit easier. And I think I've got a couple of these to do, but I'm only going to do these two on camera. Just to limit a number of times I'm seen making a balls up on the internet. Okay, let's see how that goes. Can we pull that away? Yes, yes, done. Now, managed to cut through a lot of the white card as well, so just carry on, get the rest done. Oh. Dropping pegs on the floor. Okay, is that coming away? No, that one's little needs cutting. Ooh. Got this. There we go again. Because this is so light. There we go. Cut that again through to the white. There we go. Now these all fall down, and as you can see, I've completely messed that up. I'm not sure how, but I have. Well, I'm not going to worry about that for now. Worry about that later. Put that there. Out of the way.